of pretending. Come with me, life could be splendid. Because I like to be free.
For the whole world.
Yeah, but here, Kierkegaard.
How's my favorite study group?
Heidi.
What's with the banana man?
Tonight I'm gonna play about the fruits of the Holy Spirit.
The fruit of the Spirit's not a banana.
If you want to be a banana,
You might as well hear it.
You can't be a fruit of the Spirit.
But I'm a lead.
I thought we were studying about the gifts of the Holy Spirit.
We are.
Well, sorry. I just wanted to invite y'all to my play. Good luck studying. Ah! Words are missing out of my book.
Let me see. What do you mean?
You must not be reading them right.
We need to put the missing words on milk cartons. See, I carry extras just in case.
Words missing from the book? This can only mean one thing. We must go into the book.
Like reading Rainbow? I can be anything. Just take a look. It's in a book. It's reading Rainbow.
Are you talking about that terribly successful kids show that encouraged children to read?
Butterflies are in the sky. It's time we go twice as high. Just take a look. It's in a book. It's reading Rainbow.
It's time to go into the book.
Ready? Let's go.
Now teach them not to let me in their Buka study group!
What kind of crazy madness did you get us into this time, Abe? How are we supposed to study if we're stuck inside this book?
Well, I have an inkling with patience that we will learn everything we need to know.
Welcome to the introduction to the gifts of the Holy Spirit. This book is designed so the reader will understand all 7 gifts through definitions and personal examples in your lives. When finished, you should be able to correctly examine each gift and how God has used the Holy Spirit in your lives.
How do we get out of here?
One must finish the book before you can get out.
But how do we finish the book without the words?
One does not need words through your actions.
yeah, Brittany, one does not need words. Through your actions.
I've heard actions speak louder than words, but how do we find them?
Missing or stolen from the one y'all look down on.
I knew it had something to do with this.
Sounds like you could use the Holy Spirit. As you fully understand each definition, you will be shot on to the next chapter. I believe he is on his way.
I can go anywhere. Just take a look. It's in a book, a reading Rainbow.
You're not getting it. Where are we now?
In all my years of existence, never have I ever seen something so gorgeous.
Why are you staring at me?
Your face, it's radiant.
No, your face is
No,
radiant.
your face is radiant.
All of our faces are radiant.
Don't you see? God's wonder and all lives in all of us. In the oceans and earth and sun and squirrels. He created it all for us. I'm just in awe of his love for us, that he could create all of this.
Wonder and awe are gifts of the Spirit. Look, the words are reappearing.
Good, so how do we move on to the next chapter?
We have to fully comprehend wonder and awe. That's the stipulation to move on.
So who hasn't grasped this concept?
I'm not feeling it.
That's the point. Wonder and awe doesn't mean we fully grasp the power of God's love and mercy for us. Wonder and awe means that we are able to be awe-inspired and aware of God's majesty and glory.
It's like a realization that God is indeed our creator in our quest to learn more about him.
Can you dig it?
We can dig it.
I can dig it?
I thought this was gonna be easy. What do we do with this?
This? There's nothing here.
What are we supposed to learn from nothing?
Hey, if you guys into this mess, get us out.
You shut up, Brad.
Brad, if you
Ain't
think
nobody
you
got
have
to do
been
that.
here.
Isn't it just peaceful here? Listen to that.
So what?
I hear it too.
You're crazy. There's nothing there.
No, wait, I hear it too. Listen.
What is this?
This work was composed during the Middle Ages, most probably by German monk Hermann of Richelieu, and originally appeared in Latin, the prevalent language of Western Christianity until modern times. Traditionally, it has been sung in Latin, though many translations exist. These are often used as spoken prayers. This version is from the 1992 movie Sister Act, starring Whoopi Goldberg, in which she is hiding as a nun at a convent.
Abe, what does this have to do with our book?
In the movie, the famous Las Vegas singer Dolores Van Cartier, played by Goldberg, witnesses a mob crime in an attempt to conceal her identity. The police hide her as a nun in a traditional convent where she has trouble fitting in. While in the convent, she learns of reverence or the deep sense of respect for God and the church. She creates a fun, dynamic choir with humility, trust, and love.
Reverence, that's it.
Yes. Reverence is having a deep sense of respect for God and the church. A person with reverence recognizes our total reliance on God and comes before God with humility, trust, and love. With reverence, we pay worship and duty to God as our Father.
I feel the page turning.
Oh, here we go.
Hold on.
I am so scared. I don't know where we are. We went into a book, and now we are lost. Everything had to be my way, and this is where we ended up. Hungry and cold. Hunted. I love you, Mom and Dad. I'm so sorry. What is that?
Trey, what are you doing?
We're going down a path I can't follow.
Don't think we didn't hear that, Trey.
Yeah, but who is that?
What you mean, who am I? I'm Slenderman!
Are you guys really scared of Slenderman? It's some fake YouTube documentary.
Oh, it's real.
I stole all your letters from the book, all of them! Every last one! And I don't care!
I'm not afraid anymore.
Slenderman steals all the letters and doesn't even care because he has no friends!
Whatever, Win-Win, we don't need you to help us find the words. We can do it on our own.
Your courage is commendable.
Well, I do use courage to defeat the evil dust bunnies that collect on my dog's bed every night.
We could all use more courage, even if it's something as outrageous as fighting evil dust bunnies or trying to pass this class. Courage is a good trait to have.
I'd like to add on if you would allow, Trey.
Please.
Thank you. With the gift of courage, we overcome our fears and we are willing to take risks as a follower of Jesus Christ. A person with courage is willing to stand up for what is right in the sight of God, even if it means accepting rejection, verbal abuse, or physical harm. The gift of courage allows people the firmness of mind that is required both in doing good and in enduring evil.
Alright, I understand. We could all use a little bit more courage. So what do we do about when?
the manager of the team?
Yes.
Are you the coach too?
Yes.
Hear me now. Who is playing first base?
Who?
So you don't know the fella's name on first?
Well, I should.
Who is on first?
Yes.
So what is the fella's name that is playing in the first base position?
Who?
I meant who is the first baseman, boy?
Who?
The man playing first base, boy.
Who is on first?
I am asking you, who is on first, boy?
That's man's name.
Who is on first then, boy?
That's it.
My temper's getting frustrated. Look, boy, you got a first baseman or what, boy?
Certainly.
Ugh. So when you pay the first baseman every month, who gets the money?
Every dollar of it.
Who gets the money?
Sometimes his wife comes down and collects it.
Whose wife?
Yes.
Okay, you just keep going in circles.
I am just trying to figure out who is on first.
Right.
No, who is on first?
Excuse me, what?
What is on second? Who is on first?
What's going on?
What does this have to do with who's on first?
Exactly! Oh!
Let me rephrase. What does this have to do with the missing words?
Knowledge is more than being able to know the person's name.
Knowledge is about being able to know the circumstances in our lives as God sees them.
So kind of like a baseball player needs to know the circumstances in order to make the best play.
Guys, I'm real sorry about the way I've been treating y'all. I would give the words back, but I misplaced them on accident. I don't know where they are. I can't find them anymore.
It's a dream come true.
This is my worst nightmare.
What?
Technology! I'm gonna look up the latest funding project for PETA.
Fantasy football update, here I come.
You guys are missing the point.
Okay, this one should be easy. Everything we need to know can be found on the computer. The world is at our fingertips.
How can we find the words if we can't even get inside the computer?
Abe, you understand this material, right?
Of course. I was born with a computer in my hand. My mother and father were amazed at my ability to cross-reference the difference between BSD, iOS, and macOS.
How do we know you understand it?
A person with a gift of understanding doesn't boast of their knowledge about which operating systems they can differentiate. They comprehend how we need to live as followers of Jesus. A person with understanding is not confused by the conflicting messages in our culture about the right way to live.
Wait. Where's Win-Win?
I feel the page turning again.
There's Win-Win.
Where y'all been? I miss my friends.
Shut up, Win-Win. What do we need to learn to get out of here?
Where's my body?
What are you gonna learn?
Learn what?
Each chapter has been building on each other.
Every time we learn something new, you put up a wall, Brad. Everyone has noticed.
I haven't done that.
Well, then what have you learned so far?
Well, Cartoon Trey and the rest of the group, in Chapter 1 we had the crazy creature thing pop out and teach us about wonder and awe. God made all creation for us. Talk about love. In Chapter 2, we heard the music from Sister Act, played by Whoopi Goldberg, and learned from that her reverence got her away from the mafia in Las Vegas. Then in Chapter 3, you got all brave on us about evil dust bunnies, and I taught Abe and Trey that Slender Man isn't real. We learned everyone could use a little more courage to stand up for what is right. Afterwards, in Chapter 4, we taught Win-Win cheating at poker and learned he was responsible for stealing the letters from our book, causing us to come into the world in the first place. We taught Win-Win the importance of right judgment to do the right thing. We allowed him to join our group only to find out he misplaced the words. Then we went onto the baseball field where we tried to figure out who was on first. And we learned knowledge to try and see things the way God does so we can better equip ourselves to live according to His will. Finally, we just went to the computer lab where we understand what, why, how we need to get the words back.
Sounds like you really are filled with wisdom, Brad.
So you have been listening.
We're ready for the test. This must be the end of the book.
Reverence.
Courage. Wonder and awe.
Right judgment.
Knowledge.
Understanding.
Wisdom!
With our gifts combined.
Whoa! That was out of control.
stop and stare, but I don't give a care. They can let me be because I like to be free. Time I pretend